I am Wendy from windswept.com, and I am so glad that you are here. On this channel, I will have videos that help you work from home, teach from home, balance life, and just be the best version of you that you can be. On today's video, I'm going to dive into the topic of the do's and don'ts of working from home. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean teaching from home. It can be any kind of work from home, because when you work from home, sometimes that's all you end up doing. So we're going to talk about how to balance that today. So before we dive into this subject, be sure to subscribe below so that you can keep up whenever I have a new video. All right, here we go. So I've been on this journey for 2 years. I started in February 2018. So it's actually been 2 years this month. And I have learned a lot along the way. And some of them were really, really big bumps in the road. And then some of them were just like little hills. So I'm going to talk about what I have learned and help you avoid the same mistakes. When you first start working at home or you first start teaching at home, it is so easy to want to work all the time. You want to open all your spots and so they can be booked up and you can be making that money. Do not do that. Take time off. And the reason I say that is because if you work 7 days a week for all-nighters, then you're going to be tired. You're going to be exhausted, you're going to be grumpy, and you're going to be wanting to do other things besides work. Now, when I first started, I worked 7 days. I only worked during the peak times, and while the money was good, I was really, really tired. And I see a lot of teachers burn out because they do the same thing. And when they are doing this, they're making great money, but it is not sustainable. So that is number one. Don't work all the time. Number two, I see a lot of teachers who are new get the advice to open all their slots. Just open all night, all during the day, any slots that you can feel this is a good thing. But I've also seen it go very, very bad for those teachers, because what happens is they may open every single slot of every single day, and then they get booked and they have no time to rest. So here you have 100 and something classes, but you are not sleeping. So be careful with how many slots you open. Make sure that your schedule is a sustainable one for you and your family. Don't listen to everything you hear on social media. The third thing that I want to tell you is take vacation. Enjoy your family. Make sure that when you do take vacation, you just ignore those priority bookings that might come in, because when you get regulars, people will start sending you priority bookings. And it is so tempting to say, click, yes, I accept. Don't do this. If you have a vacation planned, go spend it with your family. The rest is good for you, and it is good for your students, and they will be here when you get back. Number 4 goes along with number 3. Don't be afraid to unplug. Get off of social media, put your phone away, don't check the app 24 hours a day, because you're tempted to check that app to see if you have any bookings or maybe somebody left you some feedback. Don't do it. Take time for you, do some exercise, do some reading, enjoy your family, but let your brain rest. Get away from work and unplug. Number 5, keep a consistent schedule. Parents love this. When you have a consistent schedule, then you are going to be available to those parents when they want to book you. I like to keep my schedule 5 a.m. till 7:30 a.m. and that's PM time on Beijing time, because there's 12 hours difference where I live. And because I have done this since I started, I booked regulars pretty quickly and have had the same students almost the whole 2 years. It's been great. And consistency with the parents and consistency with me helps us all to stay in balance. Number 6, have patience. If you are a new teacher who is just starting out, and maybe you started out like I did right at the end of Chinese New Year, or now we're right in the middle of a huge virus, and so some students are still taking classes, but some of them may not be taking classes. So just have patience. Keep that consistent schedule and the bookings will happen. I started out with maybe 12 my first month, and then I built up, and by the end of the summer I had a whole full schedule. So it's not a get rich quick scheme at all. You have to work and you have to be patient. But while you are waiting on those bookings, take some workshops, because those are like gold to the new teachers and the old teachers. They're always updating the workshops. So go check out the workshops. All right, the last thing, I know I said the last thing I was going to tell you was the last one, but this was a major issue that I had. I would always talk to my family and my husband about my job, and they didn't understand it. And because it's so different from anything that they do and that I've ever done, I talked about it a lot. So try to limit how much you talk about work. Enjoy conversation that's not about work, and I promise you, your family will enjoy it a lot more. So if you are interested in more information on VIPKid, email me. My information is in the box below. Or if you're ready to apply, my referral code is also down there. So I'm ready to help you on this journey. And I want to know, drop below, what are some suggestions that you have about working from home or teaching from home that has helped you balance your life? Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.